my name is Katharina. I'm originally from Austria, but I'm currently studying and living in Germany. I am also the co-founder of the startup EP-Checkup, which stands for Electronic Patient Checkup, and is a communication app between medical staff and relatives of hospital patients. So I came across the idea because my grandfather was actually in the hospital after suffering a stroke and couldn't communicate anymore. And it was really hard for us as relatives to get any information about him. And I realized there was a gap in the communication between staff and relatives, and no one was doing anything about it. And so I set about solving it. And the reason we are talking right now is because I came across a really cool startup challenge hosted by Samsung called Solve for Tomorrow, that encouraged young people that have a great idea to sign up, submit the idea. And I did that, went through 3 different rounds and actually ended up winning the startup challenge. So I actually had no prior knowledge of the startup world or how any of it worked. I saw the challenge about, I think, 24 hours before the deadline. You had to submit a pitch deck, maybe a video. Of course, I didn't have time to do any of that properly, but I did an all-nighter like any good student, ended up submitting my idea and made it through the next round. I think the first challenge was that even if you have a good idea, you need to be able to present it and tell it to people in an appealing way. Because if you can't do it, then others won't understand your idea, even if it's great. And I think the second challenge I faced was that I was by myself in the beginning when I submitted the idea. And I definitely noticed that the other teams, who were a couple of people, had an advantage because there's only so much you can do as one person. It also obviously limits your the ideas you have and the creativity you can bring. And so not having a team around me in the beginning was definitely a big challenge. I overcame the problem of basically being a one-woman team by compensating for that with a lot of hard work. It was very time intense to do that while studying and working, obviously. And also what really helped was that Samsung actually provided us with amazing mentors, and they were sort of the first people that I was able to get creative with together, and provided me some feedback. And so that definitely made a huge challenge and really did help me, I think, to win the challenge in the end. Ekipa was amazing. We basically had weekly check-ins, sometimes twice weekly, and they provided the background for everything. So I actually found 2 other team members after winning the challenge, and Ekipa provided us with sort of the framework to continue progressing as a team. It was scheduled into sort of weekly sprints where you always had to make progress on a certain topic. And then obviously you had to present your progress afterwards. So I think having deadlines and people checking in on you, in addition obviously to sort of experts in the legal field, for example, made a great difference to us as a team as well. 5 years from now, I see EP-Checkup being used in lots and lots of hospitals across Austria and hopefully even Europe, making a difference in medical staff's lives, relatives' lives, and patients' lives. And just in general, I hope that we can continue to use technology to the benefit of society in general, and not just to make money with it. If you have an idea that you've been thinking about for a while and you want to turn it into reality, then definitely go and apply to this coming Solve for Tomorrow challenge with Samsung and Ekipa, because in the end you can lose nothing, but you could win first place and maybe actually end up with your own company a year from now.